So today's vlog is sponsored by Asila Golf. Asila Golf is a women's golf clothing company. It is amazing. I love it because it is plus size friendly. And so I have been rocking the 2X and 3X sizes. Again, I'm a 42G in the chest. So you definitely want to make sure you pay attention to the size chart. But they have a brand new Cool Tones winter collection. So definitely check them out. Blending and edges and all that. The only thing is that I did not braid my hair underneath. Like, it's still like my short hair kind of puffed up a little bit, so there's kind of like a little bump up here because of that. But today I do not care. And usually I really don't care. Just I'm like, on, let's go. But I do love this. It's natural. It's a human hair wig. I actually bought this curler, which I have not used yet. But this curler, it's the Chi curler that kind of, it automatically curls your hair. You just put the hair there and it automatically kind of like swirls it up inside. So I could have used that today, but today we're just gonna go with this look. This is a lifesaver. This is a lifesaver. This is the Chanel travel sprays. Literally just twist up and there's your spray. So just a quick FYI, this is actually one of the Asila Golf dresses I'm wearing today. I actually wore it to the office. Beautiful dress. I buy whenever it's the holiday season, right? Because it's best to get the refills. That's usually when they have them most available, is during the holidays. And this is Coco. This is Mademoiselle. And this is what the travel, when you buy the travel sprays, they come in this box. I load up on these because when you are traveling, and especially, you know, let's say a 2-day trip, 1-day trip, whatever, mostly 2-day trips, whatever you want to call it, short trips, in your carry-on, you know, you have to watch the size. And, you know, I don't like carrying little travel sprays. This is such a great, and I have this one. I have this one and they're both full. I cannot get enough of these. These are amazing. And again, I'm a Chanel girl, but I love my travel sprays and I just throw them in my bag. So if I'm traveling, I may throw in two because these are two different fragrances. This actually is the Coco Mademoiselle. This one is, which one is this? I can take it out. This one is Chanel number 5. This one is, yeah, Coco, yeah. So, but yeah, I love these. I absolutely love these. This is probably one of the best things I ever got hooked to because, again, travel spray on the go, and it's Chanel, like. So here I am organizing some of the uniforms, the curious stuff. We have so many bags of donations from parents whose kids, you know, they've outgrown their uniform clothes. And so we have a pre-loved uniform store, and every beginning of the school year, I just go through everything. We have a very small school. For those who don't know, I didn't even say anything, but my family, we own a private school for minority children, and it's focused on minority children of color. And my mother has had it for almost 20 years, actually 20 years come next year. And so this year I took on a greater involved role. So this year I am the assistant director, and just increasing my hands-on attention with the school. I love our parents. I love our families. I love our students. And so, yeah, I'm just helping in whatever way we can. And for this moment, it was the uniform store, getting it ready for a parent sale right before the school year. And then the school year started. And so on our first day, we had our main school opening, which goes up to 6th grade. And then the next day was our toddler school, which is where I wore this blue sweater, our toddler school opening. So yeah, it's been super busy, but really enjoying it. So then it was my mom's birthday. So I ordered her some flowers from FTD.
We got it. Thank you so much.
Best place for flowers. Love them so much. And then she decided just to be herself.
What would you like to say?
Oh gosh, she's just hilarious. So we asked her to say something about her birthday, and she said, "I'm glad to be alive." Like, oh my God, bless her heart. And then after that, a couple weeks later, I had a speaking engagement for the WBC Women's Business Center of Delaware at Tree X's Capital. They hosted the Pink Experience, and they have professional photos and things like that, but I haven't gotten them yet. So, but here was just a clip that someone had recorded of my presentation. I was teaching on innovative e-commerce. And so, yeah, it was amazing. All the attendees, they walked away with a slide deck, some next steps. It just was really honoring, really great. It's not the right word, really great to just pour into them, and all the different business owners that were in the room. I love pouring. I love encouraging, and more importantly, giving them actual strategies that they can use when they walk out of the door. So it was simply a great experience. So I'm out here, Frog Hollow. You guys can't even see it. The cinematic thing on. I'm racking my Asila golf. Shout out to stretch marks, tiger marks. Anyway, I'm shooting pretty good. Haven't played here in 12 years maybe. So first time playing the course. But I'm definitely going to break 100. I'm hoping to break 95. Let's see. Playing from the white tees. Distance is never the problem. It's this putting and chipping. And I was practicing chipping last week at the club. So I wanted to give it a try near the house. This is a course near my house, like 15 minutes away. And yeah, so let's see. My chipping action, I'm really proud of today. I've actually hit some good shots. Some were not good, but I'm doing better. So, yeah, let's just keep on going. And here's the course so you guys can see. Really nice woody course. I love it here. I used to play here when I was in middle school. This course has been here forever, like forever. Like when I was in high school, like middle school actually. So yeah, but anyway, let's get back to it. Hey guys, so it is 5:41. I teed off at 2:45-ish. It's supposed to be 2:40, but no one was behind me, so I kind of took my time. So 3 hours later, I'm on the last hole, so that's really good. So play 18 in 3 hours, and that was with waiting. Like I had to wait behind a couple people. So some people like just we kind of played through, but I feel like that's a good time. 3 hours, 18 holes. That's with a break after 9 and still waiting after people. So today is good. So got some makeup here, but we're good. And I'm gonna shoot below 94. I'm at 87 right now. It's a par 5 on the last hole. So if I shoot par, that puts me at 92. If I shoot a 7, that puts me at a 94. So let's see what happens. I've been playing really good, so I'm just going to keep this going. We're going to see what happens, okay? Yeah. So here's my card for the front 9, and then by the back 9, we reached a 94. Yay! So then that weekend was the Greens Ladies membership meeting for the month. This is an amazing organization. It's the first African-American female golf club in the Delaware Valley, reaching 70 years come next year. 70 years of Black women playing golf. It's just so historic, and I'm really honored to be a member. There's a whole application process, and I'm just honored. Meeting at 10 a.m. With this woman from my church. She's launching her book. Let me go show you guys. Hold on. So this is her book. This is the book. And it shares her story. The book is called A Journey Too Tough to Quit. Basically her story from going to prison advocacy, raising awareness for those who've gone to prison, and the unfair laws that have been implemented in our justice system. So it's an amazing story. I helped her with the project. This was a pro bono, like having, her from my church. So I met with her today. She has a conference in Puerto Rico for the advocacy organization that she's a part of. There's going to be over 500 women there in Puerto Rico as they meet and gather. And she's going to be selling her books. And so we were just talking about, how to get all these books to Puerto Rico, and what's the best way to ship. We talked about the website, business card, And you know, one thing I wanted to share on this vlog, if this is a vlog or more so a talking video, but I'm going to also show footage of the past couple of days, is that I think people are so focused on like launching perfect that they just don't get started. And one thing I loved about her is that, like, listen, this site doesn't have to be fancy. It needs to do what it needs to do, right? The business cards do not need to be fancy. They need to do what they need to do. And they're on brand. So, like, her business cards, everything fits the look. We kept the look the same. You know, the website has similar colors, you know, but, like, we don't have to do all this extra stuff. And I think what a lot of people do in business, and I've seen it because I've advised many business owners, is that they're so caught up on being fancy that they don't get started. You know, and you got to get started. And that kind of thing is like really the most important, is just like getting everything off the ground, you know, using your connections. So she's done a great job at establishing connections and relationships through, again, her advocacy. You know, she's a part of an organization that connects to her passion, what she's been through. And that's why, you know, I've been talking about this on my Instagram in the broadcast, but people do not understand the value of relationships. I feel like people want to just stay in their house or not talk to people, but then when they launch something, they want all these people to support them. You know, and it goes both ways. Now, you have to have relationships, and you don't have relationships because you want people to buy something from you. You have relationships because you care about people. You know, and because you care, people will support what matters to them. You know, what connects with them. And so, you know, I'm just really excited that we had a great meeting.
You. Go ahead.
I mean, it's both of us. Hey guys, so look who's here. This lash looks crazy right there. I don't know what's going on with that lash. I'll fix that lash. Put that lash down in the name of Jesus. Or whatever, okay. Look who it is. Hey, babe. That's mine. Anyway, so we're going house shopping. Well, not really shopping. We're just looking at houses. So we'll show you guys what we're looking at. We'll see if anything makes sense. And then if we see something we're like, well, what? Talk to the realtor about it.
You talk to the realtor, but just window shopping for now.
Just literally window house
shopping.
House door.
Window house shopping.
Door, yeah, window house shopping.
Well,
Doorknob.
Comps. Looking at comps.
This real estate talk. Looking at comps. What does that even mean? What does comps mean?
Comp is a comparable property. So price, square footage, bedrooms, they're comparable, meaning they're within the same range. That's the Illinois Realtor's license.
That he does not use.
It's no good out here.
But we're gonna use the lawyer though. We're gonna use the lawyer in him. Yes, it's daddy. Okay, so that slipped. I'm gonna edit that one out. So we picked up the boys from school, my nephews, Chase and Chandler, and we wanted to take them to Main Event. Main Event's our favorite place to go locally. So you'll see that actually in the vlog. So we took them, and then we took them to Brio. Good job. Which is right at the mall. They love Brio. They love calamari. So we're on day 2 of house shopping. We're house shopping with the realtor. Not realtor. The
realtor.
The realtor.
The realtor is behind us.
The realtor. And we like the first house, the one we went to go see yesterday. And I'm getting him to see the vision behind this one. We're about to go see the other house that I was never able to see the inside of, but I really, really liked it from the pictures. But we know pictures can be deceiving. But we are going to look at it. And then there's another house that she has for us to go see. So we're with the realtor today. So really excited.
Realtor.
Realtor. Not realtor. It's not a realtor. It's a realtor. Okay.
Which I actually am.
Y'all, let me tell you something. This man is a real estate attorney who got his real estate license. But it was at this moment I just should have been like, okay. He brings this up as a continuous point. I just let it go. Mom, say hi. So our church's Senior Connect group, they We're selling tickets for the Moses play at Sight and Sound. Sight and Sound is right outside of Lancaster, PA, Amish country. And it is the largest in the nation Christian production company. Like literally it's a 2,000 seat auditorium, and they do shows twice a day. I think it's at 3 and at 7. It was amazing. Oh my goodness. We went to go see Moses. We couldn't record any parts of the play, but it was great. They adapted some things. So, there were some things that weren't extremely correct, like weren't, extremely, accurate. But overall, though, I really, really enjoyed it. And we'll definitely be back for more plays. I think next year they're doing, I think it's Daniel. So, yeah, definitely loved it. Really, really, really enjoyed it.
This way.
So then that morning was Blondie Mansion weekend. It was a speaking engagement, and it was hosted by Sarah Crawford, who is just such a great friend and supporter of my career. And so she asked me to speak to those at Blondie Mansion weekend, which are creatives and business owners. And it was a 2-day event, and I spoke on Saturday. And so I spoke on how to use storytelling to build your brand. It was an honor to pour into those in the room. I had such a blast, and the attendees they were so focused. And I also made sure that they got a 4-page download with the notes and ways for them to apply what they learned. So it was great. Hey guys, so just got done speaking. Talking to Babe. We're driving. We're going to dinner. Not dinner, lunch in Philadelphia. He got his reservations. He's so lovely. But anyway, so we're talking about today's talk, storytelling, and just like the concept is very simple, but many brands don't use it because we don't use the basics. Like, I think there's this thought in business that people should just automatically know what it is that I have to sell. People should automatically know why it's valuable. People should just know. But the reason why we tell stories, the reason why we sell through the story mode is because we have to put our business into people's shoes so that they can see why it matters to them, right? So it's not just to say, oh, well, this should matter to you, but why should it matter to them? And then how does it apply to their life in either the most surface way or even a more in-depth way, right? Like when you talk about like medical products, or when you talk about serious conversations about someone's life and products that may seldom work deeper reasoning. Or meaning is probably a better term. So yeah, just the fact that when you think about a story structure, right, you have a character, you have a plot, you have the environment, you have what happens to them, the journey they go on, the experiences that they have, the problem that they're trying to solve or reason with in the story.
Who is the main character in your business's story? Exactly,
yeah. So some of these things that we talked about, I think they may seem simple, but many brands are not doing the simple things. And I think that's where it gets so complicated, because we're trying to do all these next level things. But actually, if you work simple principles over and over again, then when you get to your next level, it's actually much easier because you've built such a great foundation, So anyway, that's what we're talking about today.
The interesting things, the takeaways that I got that were amazing about our segment today, Genesis, were number one, understanding that your business has to have an identity, and that you have to have clarity on your business's identity in order to communicate that clearly to a customer. Mm-hmm. Number two, that you're telling a story in your marketing and in your branding. Ultimately, you're telling a story. And, I thought it was fascinating that the main character in the story of your business, I thought it was me. The owner of the business. No, the main character in the story of your business is your customer. Mm-hmm. So when you asked that question and everybody was raising their hand to answer, I would have answered wrong. Because when you said, who's the main character in the story? I was going to say me, the owner of the business. But no, the main character in the story that your business is telling is the customer. And so that was a real takeaway for me. I mean, it was excellent. It was excellent. The elements of branding were also fantastic. Fantastic job, in fact. So you are, in fact, anointed. I saw that firsthand today.
Thank you for your words of encouragement. Thank you, baby. So we went to Philadelphia, and Babe, he decided to get us reservations at La Croix. La Croix is a international cuisine restaurant. It has a French name, but it is an international cuisine. I had the cheese plate. It was great. Oh my goodness. And then for my entree, I got the halibut. It was so yummy. So really glad that we were able to go up to Philadelphia for that. So then here's Sunday. We got out of church and we went back to Philadelphia on Sunday for the Spirit of Philadelphia brunch cruise. It's basically from 1 to 3. So a 2-hour, you get brunch buffet, and then we get to spend time on the boat. The tickets were only $52. It included the meal and just the time on the boat. It was really great. Really enjoyed it. I've done these in different cities, but it's just a great way just to do dinner differently or brunch differently. So definitely check out if they have them in your city. I'll put the link for it in the description box. So I really enjoyed it. I just love water. I love being outside, and so this was a great way to spend Sunday. Good morning, guys. So it is Monday, and hey, getting back to work. So it's been a great weekend. We had a lot of fun. We probably got, the main thing we got done from this weekend is looking at houses. Everything else that was like, we really didn't get done. Oh my God. We had so much fun bowling, and then of course princess treatment. Of course. And so after we got done, then he went to go play his favorite game at Main Event. I love watching him play. This is hilarious. And then we left, and then dropped me off, and then he went on to the airport and went back to Chicago. And then a couple days later, I just needed to clear my head and just really get ready for, this quarter, which has already started. And so I just needed to go out and hit some golf balls. So thank you so much for watching this vlog. I know it was a longer vlog episode, but thank you so much for watching.
Hello, this is Officer Randolph with the Newcastle Sheriff's Department. I'm calling looking for a Genesis Dorsey. If this is Miss Dorsey, please get in contact with me immediately in regards to these urgent legal matters that just came across my desk.